Hey everybody, I know this is just kind of an unscheduled doing here. Come on, camera. But, oh, come on. This is kind of going along with my day I've been having here. Um, just, oh, for crying out loud. Anyway, I was just going to do this quick to let everybody know. I know some of you have been talking to on text messages. Right now, I'm not getting anything because the phone's off. I want to say Saints prayers for everybody where the hurricane's heading for. And I videotaped some stuff, but I'm going to delete it. I'm not using anything I taped today. It's just not been a very good day for me around here. I don't know if it's the fact that I realized today was 9/11, and that's been bugging me, eating at me, or what. But yeah, so I know some of you have been talking to me on a regular basis through text message, but right now they're off. I just wanted to let somebody know, and I've tried twice filming a video for today, and I'm not going to use it. It just so yeah, it's just kind of the simplest way I know to go live quick to let you all know what's going on. And Jason, I'm alive and kicking now. I'll say that. I don't know. Yesterday I had something. I don't know what happened, but I just felt real angry on the inside yesterday. And that lasted for a couple hours. Thank God nobody stopped by because I probably would have ripped their head off yesterday. And today I think it's the fact that it's 9/11 and it's been 17 years ago. I just think it's all that getting to me today. I don't know. But hey, Matt. Hey, Kennel. I can. Oh, it just yeah. Been a beautiful day. I've been sitting outside trying to think of stuff, and I was supposed to have a helper today to finish tearing that brown truck apart. I thought about hauling that in for scrap and forget saving the parts I wanted to off that truck, but oh, okay. Then just have that for money to get the phone back on, and that it just, I don't know. I also got to get the money to get the parts for my good truck so I can find out if I still got to get the starter or if the ignition switch is going to fix that truck. Then once I get that running, then I can get her up here by the shop and put on those brakes I got and hopefully fix a bunch of things wrong with it and keep moving on. So yeah, it just, I didn't know what else to do. Every time I tried to do it, like I said, I've tried videoing and it's just not been, not the day I wanted it to be. So, but yep. Yeah, it's been, got a hell of a headache going on too, and it just, had a good night at the rec center with the wife and the squirrel. Yeah, Jason, I probably am. Well, and I'm going to kind of touch on this. I'm kind of getting tired of the double-edged swords. Hey, kicking cans. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting what I'm getting tired of is this double-edged sword on YouTube here. You got these channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and don't own a fishing pole. 100,000 subscribers or bigger channels that got all these subscribers are selling merchandise, Patreon, and everything else, and nobody's saying nothing to them. But smaller channels are trying to build their channels and trying to do stuff to get stuff, or trying to get some help to keep the channel going. We get tore apart. I am so fed up with that. And I've watched a group of young men go from nothing to over 400,000 subscribers in less than 3 months. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm suffering with my diabetes again, or I just don't know. I've wanted to get in the vehicle and just go for a drive, but my problem is, I know it's not. It's just. I'm to a point where if I did go somewhere, I don't know what I'd do when I get there. I just don't know. And the other thing is, at night I used to have a bunch of people that would talk to me on Facebook or through YouTube on Messenger, but then they took Messenger that away from me. It's just like, I know, Kate, it's just like, I got some friends that are really close to they miss me, and I've been trying to talk to them for the last several weeks. Nothing. The only time I hear from them is when they need something. And I'll admit it, I get out here in this shop, on the days I'm out here by myself, it's rough. But when somebody's around, things go better. I know, and that's where I know people enjoy my videos, people are liking what I'm trying to do. And that's why I keep going, that's why I keep trying to go. I just, because there's a lot of people out there that I know, they said because of me, they're back in the shop, they've started on their projects again that they walked away from, or I've gotten them inspired to get back out in the shop, start fiddling with their tools, and you know, that's great to hear, and I'm glad. I just wish there was days I could practice my own preaching. It just, I guess I just wasn't, I don't know, it just felt awful alone right now. And then I get people that ask me stuff, and then I keep telling them, yeah, you're doing good. Then I go see posts where they've asked other people because evidently they didn't believe me. I'm like, yeah, and I know I'm not alone. It's just, this summer did not go anywhere near as like I planned. I just don't know. And I noticed the numbers are going down on the YouTube, and it just, I mean, I've almost got 3,000 subscribers, but the most I can get anybody to watch a video is maybe 100 to 200. Yeah, it'd be fun to find a sponsor. If I was closer, we'd have that thing running, and that's the thing. I just, and with what the packages I got yesterday, that was the total. I kind of knew they were coming, but it didn't sink in on how much he had. I mean, and the guy got the stuff for a song and passed it on, and that's great. I mean, oh, it just. So yeah, guys, I'm just trying to figure out what to do, how to get things going. Oh yeah, you know, when I had my channel, I think for a year or two, when I started out doing my woodwork, the woodwork in the grow, I think I had 80 subscribers. As soon as I started turning wrenches, that's where everybody came in. And I thought, okay, well, then that's what kind of drove me back to going and working on cars. And it was going good until the diabetes won, and finally made me have to realize, oh yeah, the diabetes, and then looking back now, and half the medicines that the doctors put me on, I probably should have never taken in the first place, because those meds they had me on done more harm than good. And doctors now don't want to fix anything; they just rather push a pill at you and get you a few months down the road before they have to do any more for you. And so yeah. Yeah, and like I said at the beginning, I am praying for everybody that's going to be hit with this hurricane that's coming to land, and that's going to raise a whole lot of havoc and destruction, and hopefully everybody. I've seen a video where there's a lot of people are leaving South Carolina already, so hopefully everybody can get away and stay safe. I mean, a lot of stuff going on in this world, and some days it makes you wonder what's going on next, what's going to happen next. So yeah, like I said, I didn't plan on doing a whole long live stream right now. I just wanted to let everybody know, because I'm sure there's been some that have been trying to message me and wondering why I haven't responded today. Hopefully they see this and they'll understand what's going on. Yeah, I think right now, I'm just going to go back out and enjoy the weather, and I don't know. It kind of feels a little strange not being able to have anybody call me, or I can call anybody. It just... North Georgia area, okay, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I think if I had to take a choice between a tornado and a hurricane, I think I'd take the tornado. Tornadoes usually only last a few minutes. These hurricanes can last for days and do far more damage than any tornado ever could. So I guess everybody just stay safe with the storm. And this world's getting so messed up. We're getting so much destruction and everything. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. Well, actually, I'm just going to do it right now. I ain't even going to review this. It's just going to. Oh, what was in the box? Just a second here. I'm going to hit delete everything I just did today. It's gone. So I wasn't even going to look back. I don't even care anymore. I can show you quick. Since you missed that, I got it sitting right here. Mama Bear got a whoopee cushion that day. She took that home. He sent me a Steve McQueen Wanted Dead Alive DVD set. And then a little mini tack is what I got. And I read the back of this, found out it was made by Snap-on in on that. And then I forgot I had a couple of solenoids he sent. Yeah, I'm live right now, Dan. I've had a And I'm working fuel pump, and I did test it. It is still good. Then he sent in little screwdrivers, a couple of trailer brake line hose. Oops. And then 5302 sensors. Yeah, I guess they never got put in his truck or something. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, then he sent 6 spark plugs, but only 5 of them made it, so one of them must have rattled out of the box in shipping. But yeah. So that's what was in that box from the live show. Then yesterday was all the brake parts. So let's see what popped up. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and these are actually going to go in the 327 when we get her started up here, which I could be working on that. I should be working on it, but I don't know. I just, something's eating at me and I just can't figure it out. Oh, and that's what I was going to talk about. All summer, these things have been 99 cents. Went to go get a couple for today, and all of a sudden they're $1.79. I'm like, I guess I don't want that. Clark got a little pissed off at me. I'm like, she's all, well, if you buy 2 of them, oh yeah, well, no, I got to get a harmonic balancer yet. I've still got to find one. And I got to get the oil filter. Otherwise, after I've used my antifreeze on the start stand enough that it's gone nasty, so I got to get some fresh antifreeze to put in that lap. But otherwise, yeah, pretty much everything's here. The motor's together. It is on the start stand, hiding back there. It's just a matter of getting things, and been trying to get my good pickup going there. Trying to get the good pickup going, but that's kind of ate at me too. I was swerving down. He told me one price, and when I go pick it up, it's about $40 more than what I was told. Yeah, so. But, yep. Holy crap! I didn't expect. Well, now we're up to 15. I didn't expect a bunch of people to come in. I just trying to let people know what was going on. Now we're down to 14 now. Just trying to let you all know that I was working on a video for today, and I just erased everything because I'm like, man. So, yep, Jason, that should be rattling the walls here pretty soon. As I get it running, and then we might be, while it's on the stand, we're going to be pulling the intake and the rocker arms and the oil pan and the timing chain cover off, and there'll probably be another cam and lifters installed, put it back together and run it again and break it in. Hey Matt, hi Mike's, and put it back together and run it. And run it, and once it's broke in and everything's good to go, then I pull the heads and intake off it, and we wrap it up and ship it off. Yes, I know Mama Bear built it. Oh man, Matt, I wish I was closer. I'd be there. I'd have something to do then. If I was there, I'd help you get that done. I know Mama Bear built this motor, but somebody's interested in it, but they actually only want the short block, so that's okay. We'll sell it however. A sale's a sailor at this point. And if anything, I'll go ahead and put those heads off the 327 on the 283 and run them on there. So yeah, it's kind of what's going on. And yeah, like I said, I got a few things I'm trying to get done, but it's just not working out for me. It just, I don't know. I catch myself going back and looking at my old videos, and when I wasn't storing stuff in the building on how much room I had to work on stuff in here, I'm kind of starting to really miss that. So I've been kicking around the idea. I got some rafters over in the other shed that would make a, I can make a 16 by 16 shed that I could take all this stuff out of and put in there, and then have room back in here again. But it's just, I guess some days it's starting to get to be too much for me to even figure out what to do next. So it's kind of crazy. Sunday night I can't hardly keep 8 people, and now we got 14 in here today. Oh. This would probably be a good one. Vortec heads on that, on a 327. We did that a couple of years ago for that guy. We put Vortec heads on that, and that thing ran hard. But you got to remember, when you go to Vortec and your cam's over 450 lift, you got to have the dang valve guides cut down and use a different retainer so you don't bash them in and bend the 16 push rods like I did. Yes, I know I'll need a lot of room this winter, King, but my problem is, and I've had people say, well, you got money. No, I wish I had money. I wouldn't be wearing wore out bibs and busted glasses and buying the damn insulin. That really short-changes things, and well, without money you can't get anything done. And Matt, that was actually cheap to get those out. Last time I tried sending something to Canada, it was going to cost me $70. So that wasn't too bad. Oh, and I did, what I just deleted. I guess I actually won something for once. Literally won something. GoDaddy's Garage had a decal gave away. He gave away 25 decals. And I guess I was number 10 on the giveaway. So got a decal coming from him. Now I'm kind of thinking what to take a picture of to send back to him so he can use it. But yeah, keep my ugly mug out of it. Just I don't know. Yeah, usually I don't win anything, and yeah, 25. At least I placed in the top 10 for something for once. So yeah. So yeah, it just, you know what? Just talking to you guys right now has helped already. It just, I don't know. I guess I don't feel sick or anything, and the doc usually says when I get used up like this, I'm sick, but I don't feel sick, and I ain't coughing, I ain't hacking, I don't know. Hey, Mike. Yep. Surprise time. Just, like I said, I was having a real hard time with the video camera today, and there's probably some stuff by the time I cut it up and edited it, it wasn't worth it. So I basically said what I wanted to really say in this right now. So if anybody watches the replay, you'll know what it was all about. So. I've got a 400 sitting over here I want to get messing with, and I did get that motor on the engine stand, and I even tried messing with that. I just not feeling doing anything. I don't know. Had nobody made sure I got up this morning, and that was a late start to the day, so maybe that's what's bugging me too. That I don't know. Just trying to figure out how to keep things going, and it's not working. And I was. No, you haven't missed much, Mike. Oh, that's one version I could do there, Jason. I do have some Vortec heads. Again, I gotta get my hands on a Vortec intake. They've got the carbureted intakes where they've got the 2 bolt holes in the 4 corners instead of the 6. What the hell? 12 that would normally bolt on. There's something going on in the air. I mean, it's been, I didn't realize how long it's been since the wind's blowed, and I was sitting outside. There's a very nice southwester breeze coming up in here. It is gorgeous. I probably really don't need the fans on, but I like it cool anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't like this. I don't like getting like this. Yeah. $102 down there. Oh my gosh. That's where, like I said, I want to get into a vehicle. Well, Snowball, it would make the trip, but there's a tire. I gotta get the back tires off. Or at least get all the tires off and have them check the balance, or see if I got a bent rim. On the gravel road, you can run 70, 80, and she's smooth. As soon as you get on the highway, 60, 65 is max because she starts meow. And you look at the tires, there's no weird bulges or anything, so I don't know, maybe they've been a rim. I just haven't seen it. I don't know. But that's the thing, I thought it was 4 years ago, but it was 3 years ago that we were off to Indiana and Illinois, and Michigan, and Port Huron. Yeah, Mike, I hope that storm don't get to you too. I'll show you guys. This is what we got outside right now. Hopefully. It's just nice, beautiful, clear. That's looking off to the east. That would be off. It's just freaking gorgeous out. Like I said, I got it there. It turns over yet after having That's good, Mike. It still turns over yet after having whatever rain last year, then last winter's winter on it, and then all the rain we got this year on it. It still turns over. It's not stuck. You can see I've got a 3 set of Vortec heads. Yeah. And I do have to say, yesterday's packages, I will say, was the heaviest thing I've ever delivered. Yes, man, he went to get his cart, and I got an old wheelchair. He says, think that'll all fit in there? Yeah. Oh, the old farmhouse that was here. Well, my mom and dad, well, my dad never believed in putting any money into the buildings. He rather spend it on his booze and cigarettes. I said, no, this is going to sound pretty rude, but Dad never put any money into anything. He made sure he had a good vehicle. Well, yeah, he made sure he had a good vehicle and took care of the animals, but the buildings here on the farm, he never put any money into them. A house, let's see, the house probably could have been saved, but in the 90s, there was a tornado that came from Charter Oak, Iowa, come up here. It laid down 1.5 miles of power lines 2 miles south of us. It hit the neighbor's place. Come here, it took my race car tires. We never did find the tires or the rims. It took the we found the hood to the race car a half mile out in the neighbor's field. It went up over our farm, and as I went running back in the house, because I thought, oh, the race car hood, I'm gonna go put it on quick. I opened the storm door. The storm door went out of my hand, and I watched our power line that usually sagged going from the house pole to the light pole sagged. It went up, and about that time I turned around to go back in the house. And as I went through our interior kitchen door, the glass started hitting me in the back of the head from the porch. And I guess I yelled, and my mom stepped around the corner. I knocked her back in the kitchen, and my dad goes, "What in the hell's going on?" And about that time, he's like, "Oh shit." As I went through the house, the old kitchen door open, the stair door open. I got to my mom and dad's bedroom, and the door open. I'm like, "What?" Yeah. And then it was over. Well, when we went out, the windshields on the vehicles looked like they had mud. They looked like they were gone. Luckily, they were just covered in crap. And I had a 77 Grand Prix hood. If any of you messed with a 77 Grand Prix hood, you know how heavy and stout those things are. It hit the light pole that used to be out here and rolled it into a cigar. Literally rolled that thing up. And, well, when we got looking around, the tornado took the north wall of the house and pulled it out from the floor, so the house started basically falling in on itself. And we lived in it another 10, 15 years like that, but it just kept getting worse and worse. And, finally, after my dad died, we started trying to clean the house out, and every time we went in that house, everybody got sick. So there's probably some stuff that we ended up pushing in the hole and burning that we shouldn't have, but got to the point where getting sick over trying to save the stuff or just push it in a hole and burn it. It went in the hole and burned it, so there was probably some valuable stuff that got burned up. But the farmhouse was never taken care of, and I shouldn't say that. While I was alive, it was never taken care of. I guess prior to me coming along, they used to keep the house up, and then after I come along, it just went downhill. All the buildings on the farm. By the time my dad tried to start to save the stuff, everything was so mine infested. I think I burnt down 17 buildings here. The building that's out here that you see every once in a while in the video is an old house that we tore down. Hey, Kurt. Is an old house we tore down in town, and part of my sister's house in another town. And that's getting pretty much to the point where that's going to end up getting pushed in a pile and burnt. So I've got the shop here. And I've got a little barn that I did build for storage, but the OSB, nobody ever came and helped me finish getting the siding on. And that the OSB's getting rotten. And that's another one that if I can get the OSB bought, peel it off, and put new OSB on and get it sided right away, I probably could save that building. But otherwise, yeah, all the buildings on the farm are gone. And we do have the hole started where we want to build the house. As when we started digging that, things were going a lot better than what they are now. But I haven't got that finished dug. And I bet you, Mike. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking part of my problem is today. It finally hit me that today's the day it is. And so yeah, there was. I look back at the pictures of the farm when Mom and Dad bought this place. This was a beautiful farm. You know, shoot, I never put my picture back up. I don't know where it went. Darn it. I'll have to print another one. I found on our town's website, did find somebody that posted a picture of our old farm place. And yeah, I've seen chop shops been posting a few more, so kind of nice to see. Then had a trailer house out here that we got from the old car dealership when they got rid of the trailer, and we lived in that first 2 years, and Mama Bear and I, and then we were trying to fix it, and oh yes, she did, Mike. And while we were fixing the trailer house, wind came up and peeled the roof off it, and then it was too far gone to try and fix after that. So yeah. Heck, I'm doing pretty good with the impromptu live stream compared to the Sunday. This is strange. Oh yes, she is. Yep. So yeah. And most of the trees were grown on this farm. Like the kids and I have planted, I think 100 trees, and I think 30 of them made it. And I'm getting some nice shady yard out here. It's just time to get the house. Everybody thinks I... Oh God. Way we're going to build the house, we're going to get the money raised up. We're going to get a couple of kit garages. It's the same lumber that goes into your house or your garage. It's the same lumber, and that's how we're going to put the house together. We want to get the shell of it up and then finish it off. Yeah. Well, basically roadside, it started out to let everybody know that the phone's off, and I know I guarantee I know people have been trying to message me and probably wondering why I haven't gotten back to them. Phone's off. It's the only way now is through Facebook when I'm here or home or got an internet signal. So that's what I was trying to do, let everybody know what's going on, and now it's kind of taken off and sent me a message. Well, whatever you sent, I'll probably never see because it's dead. It's dead. I guess maybe that might be another one of my issues today, the fact that this is dead, and if something would happen, I have no way of getting a hold of anybody. Well, I've been kind of hoping to have that, like I said, that brown truck. I want to save a bunch of parts off it, but right now it's all weight, and money's more important, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just kind of got the Trailblazer out there. It's just one of those days, and I seem to have those too often. That just you want to do stuff, but you just don't have the energy. Yeah, I don't want to try it and find out. But, I guess if we really got bad, I got... Do we have a visitor? Yep, well, we got a visitor here, so I'm probably going to call it quits here for right now. Neighbor's here, so if you guys want, I'll come back and do some more live stream after he leaves if you want. If not, I guess everybody knows what they need to know right now, and that, so I guess I'll talk to him, and if you guys want, let me know. So, alrighty. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Okay, I'll be back then here.